The first need that men have, and it's one that's often overlooked, is emotional support. While society may portray men as tough and always in control, the truth is that men, just like women, need a safe space to express their feelings. A man will fall deeply for a woman who makes him feel emotionally secure. Men often have to face the world with strength, and many are taught not to show their vulnerability. But when a man is with someone who understands him, supports him through tough times, and listens without judgment, it creates an unbreakable bond. This emotional connection becomes far more meaningful than anything physical. The second need is respect and admiration. Respect is absolutely crucial for men. It's not just about words of affirmation, but how you treat him on a day-to-day basis. Men are wired to seek respect from their partners. It's how they feel valued and appreciated. When a man knows you respect him for who he is, his efforts, his dreams, and even his struggles, it boosts his confidence and makes him feel deeply connected to you. Admiration doesn't mean putting him on a pedestal, but it's about recognizing his strengths and letting him know you appreciate the things he does, whether big or small. Men have an innate need to feel like they're making progress in life, not just for themselves, but for the people they care about. A man needs to feel that he has a purpose, whether that's building a career, achieving personal goals, or creating a family. But more than that, he wants to know that he's sharing that purpose with someone who supports and believes in him. When a man feels like he has a partner who helps him find meaning in life and encourages him to keep pushing forward, it deepens his connection with you. He feels that you're not just there for the good times, but also helping him grow into the best version of himself. Finally, one of the most important needs that men have is trust and loyalty. Trust is the foundation of any deep relationship, and it goes both ways. A man needs to feel that he can trust you both in terms of faithfulness and that you'll be there for him when he needs you. Men often value loyalty above everything else. When he knows you're loyal to him, that you have his back, no matter what, and that you won't betray his trust, it strengthens the bond between you two like nothing else. Loyalty is about more than just staying faithful. It's about being a true partner, someone he can count on through the ups and downs of life. Part 1. Emotional support. Let me tell you a story about Jason and Emma. They had been together for a few years, and on the surface their relationship seemed perfect. They had fun together, enjoyed each other's company, and had undeniable chemistry. But something was missing, a deeper connection, one that went beyond the physical. One day, Jason came home from work looking exhausted. He had a rough day at the office. His boss was on his case, and he was feeling the pressure of balancing work and life. Emma noticed his quiet mood but didn't press him to talk. Instead, she made him a cup of tea and sat next to him. She simply asked, "How are you feeling today?" At first, Jason shrugged it off, saying he was fine. But Emma could see through his words. She gave him space, letting him know she was there if he wanted to talk. After a few minutes of silence, Jason opened up. He shared how overwhelmed he felt, how he was struggling to meet expectations at work, and how stressed he had been. For the first time in a long while, Jason let his guard down. Emma didn't offer advice or try to solve his problems. She didn't tell him what he should have done or criticize him for not handling things better. Instead, she just listened. She nodded, held his hand, and made it clear that she was there for him. She validated his feelings, saying, "It's okay to feel this way. I'm here with you." That simple act of listening without judgment, without rushing to fix things, meant the world to Jason. He felt heard, understood, and supported in a way that he hadn't before. And in that moment, their connection deepened. What Emma did that day is the perfect example of emotional support. She created a safe space for Jason to be vulnerable, to express his emotions, and to feel understood. It wasn't about offering solutions, it was about being present, listening with empathy, and providing a sense of comfort. Emotional support like this is what strengthens a relationship. It's what builds trust and emotional intimacy. When your partner feels like they can open up to you without fear of being judged or dismissed, that's when a deeper bond is formed. So why is emotional support so important? Well, it's because life isn't always easy. We all go through challenges, whether it's stress at work, personal struggles, or just the everyday pressures of life. In these moments, knowing that there's someone who understands you, who supports you emotionally, can make all the difference. For men, emotional support is particularly important because they're often conditioned to hide their emotions, to be strong and not show vulnerability. But the truth is, men need emotional connection just as much as anyone else. When they find someone who offers them that safe space, it allows them to feel fully accepted for who they are. The power of emotional support can't be underestimated. It's the glue that holds relationships together, especially in difficult times. For Jason and Emma, emotional support was the turning point that strengthened their bond. It was what made Jason feel truly connected to Emma, not because she gave him advice or fixed his problems, but because she was there for him when he needed it most. And that's what emotional support is all about. It's about creating a space where your partner feels safe to be vulnerable, to express their feelings, and to know that no matter what, you'll be there for them. Part 2. Respect and admiration. Sam worked long hours as a project manager, while Lucy ran a small business from home. Despite their busy lives, they never stopped appreciating the little things that each of them brought to the relationship. Sam admired how Lucy managed to juggle running a business while taking care of their home. He often told her how much he admired her dedication, even in moments when Lucy felt overwhelmed. On the other hand, Lucy admired Sam's work ethic and how he took responsibility for his family's well-being. She respected the way he approached challenges at work with patience and problem-solving skills, often going out of his way to support others. One day, Sam was offered a promotion, but it required relocating to another city. Sam was hesitant. He didn't want to disrupt Lucy's business, which was thriving in their current location. Lucy, however, knew how much the promotion meant to Sam, and she respected his ambition. She didn't pressure him to turn it down for her sake. Instead, she said, "I admire the hard work you've put in to earn this. We'll make it work, no matter what." It was in moments like these that respect and admiration shined the brightest in their relationship. It wasn't just about the big gestures or words of praise. It was about supporting each other's dreams and valuing what each person brought to the table. What Sam and Lucy had wasn't rare. It's something all of us can experience if we make an effort to respect and admire our partners. These two elements aren't just about romantic gestures or compliments, they're about showing your partner that you value them, their efforts, and their unique qualities every single day. So why are respect and admiration so important in a relationship? The answer is simple: without them, relationships become fragile. When respect is lacking, resentment builds. When admiration fades, so does appreciation. Over time, the relationship starts to feel more like a chore than a partnership. But when you make respect and admiration a priority, everything changes. You build each other up rather than tear each other down. You celebrate each other's successes, and you support each other during tough times. Respect keeps you grounded, and admiration keeps you inspired. The power of respect and admiration is incredible. It transforms relationships from ordinary to extraordinary. Sam and Lucy's story is proof that when you genuinely respect and admire your partner, you build a foundation that can weather any storm. Respect shows that you value who they are, and admiration shows that you appreciate all they do. Together, these qualities create a partnership based on trust, support, and love that goes beyond the surface level. Part 3. A sense of purpose. James worked a stable job, had good friends, and spent quality time with Emma, but deep down he lacked a sense of purpose. He often wondered if there was more to life than his day-to-day routine, and this feeling of uncertainty started to affect their relationship. One evening, Emma asked him, "What do you really want out of life? What makes you feel alive?" James paused. No one had asked him that before, not like that. The question lingered in his mind for days. He realized that while he had been going through the motions, he hadn't truly pursued something that gave him meaning. He hadn't found his purpose. After some reflection, James decided to follow his passion for teaching. He began volunteering at local schools, helping underprivileged kids with math and science. Over time, he realized this was what he had been searching for all along, a purpose that made him feel connected to something larger than himself. As James embraced this new path, his energy and outlook on life completely changed. He felt more confident, driven, and fulfilled. His relationship with Emma also transformed. The deeper sense of meaning he found spilled over into their connection, making them stronger as a couple. James and Emma's story shows how a sense of purpose doesn't just shape individual lives, it deeply impacts relationships. Men, in particular, often feel the need to have a mission or purpose that drives them. It's not just about their career or goals, it's about feeling that their life has meaning beyond the surface. When a man lacks a sense of purpose, he may feel disconnected or even incomplete, and that can affect how he connects with his partner. But when he finds his purpose, everything in his life becomes more focused and intentional, including his relationship. You see, a sense of purpose isn't just about having a job or a passion. It's about feeling that your life has meaning, that you're contributing to something bigger than yourself. And when a man has this, it transforms how he sees the world, how he carries himself, and how he approaches his relationship. In a relationship, purpose helps both partners grow. It creates a dynamic where both people feel like they are part of something meaningful, where they can support and inspire each other to achieve their goals. For James, it wasn't just about finding joy in his career as a teacher, it was about becoming the best version of himself. And that's what ultimately made his relationship with Emma thrive. His sense of purpose didn't just benefit him, it deepened the emotional connection they shared. Part 4. Trust and loyalty. David worked long hours at his job, and Lucy often felt neglected. She began to worry that David's focus on work was drifting him away from their relationship. One night, she noticed David receiving texts late into the evening, and without thinking, her mind began to race with suspicion. Rather than confronting him right away, Lucy let her doubts grow. She started pulling away emotionally, unsure if she could trust him. David, on the other hand, sensed something was wrong, but didn't know what it was. They were both spiraling into silence. One evening, Lucy finally decided to ask David about the texts. What she discovered was far from what she had imagined. David had been planning a surprise anniversary trip for them, working extra hours to save for a dream vacation. His texts were arrangements with a travel agent, not anything suspicious. Lucy felt a wave of relief, but more importantly, she realized how quickly a lack of communication could erode trust. David reassured her that his loyalty to her had never wavered, and that night they had a heartfelt conversation about the importance of honesty, communication, and loyalty. Through this, they learned a valuable lesson: trust isn't just about avoiding betrayal. It's about being open with one another and giving your partner the benefit of the doubt, even when doubts arise. Trust is the cornerstone of any strong relationship. It's what allows us to feel secure, to open up, and to let someone into the most vulnerable parts of ourselves. When trust is present, it creates a safe space for love to grow. But trust is fragile. It's built over time through consistency, honesty, and actions that prove we are reliable. Just like David and Lucy experienced, misunderstandings can quickly erode trust if we don't communicate openly. But with a strong foundation of trust, even challenges can bring a couple closer together, rather than pushing them apart. Now, let's talk about loyalty. If trust is the foundation of a relationship, then loyalty is the glue that holds it together. Loyalty is about standing by your partner's side through the good times and the bad. It's about showing unwavering support, even when things aren't easy. Loyalty doesn't just mean staying faithful in a relationship. It's also about being there for your partner emotionally, supporting their dreams, and standing by them when life gets tough. So how do you build trust and loyalty in your own relationship? It's not something that happens overnight, but with consistent effort, it's absolutely achievable. In the end, trust and loyalty are the pillars of any meaningful relationship. They create a bond that's not easily broken, allowing couples to face life's challenges with confidence and love. Without trust, relationships can feel unstable and uncertain. Without loyalty, even the smallest problems can seem insurmountable. But when both trust and loyalty are present, they create a partnership built to last, a relationship where both partners feel safe, valued, and supported. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more relationship insights. What does trust and loyalty mean to you in a relationship? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and remember, trust and loyalty aren't just qualities we seek. They're qualities we must cultivate daily.